He looked like he had it all. But deep down, he felt like an invisible failure. It was like carrying a lion in his chest, trapped, furious, starving, yet too afraid to open the cage. Until the day he realized the voice that kept tearing him down wasn't his own. This story will show you how one single thought can make you your own worst enemy or your greatest ally. If you've ever felt that battle inside you, take a deep breath and stay with me till the end. Somewhere in a small town that time forgot lived Carter, bright eyes, a heart hungry for change. He used to say, "I was born for something bigger." But while his neighbors were up before dawn working their fields, Carter was lost in daydreams. Every plan started the same way. Monday. I'll start Monday. And the Mondays kept passing, along with the years. Inside, Carter blamed himself. He knew it wasn't a lack of dreams. It was fear of starting. One quiet afternoon, his uncle showed up. Hands rough from years of work, voice calm, eyes full of stories. He pointed to the empty soil and said, "Your land is rich, Carter, but you're planting excuses." From his pocket, he pulled out 2 seeds. One's ambition, the other's laziness. Both will grow. The difference is, one builds, the other destroys. Which one are you watering today? Amir held the seeds, heart racing. Of course I'll plant ambition, he thought. But that night, he did nothing. And the next day, and the next. Until one day, almost without thinking, he buried both seeds, side by side. "Just to see what happens," he muttered, ashamed. But something started to grow, and it wasn't what he expected. Without noticing, Carter stopped checking the field. When he finally did, he froze. The weed of laziness had taken over. Twisted branches, roots choking every inch of soil, and in the middle, almost invisible, ambition. Weak, wilted, suffocating. His uncle appeared again, silent. He pointed and said, "You don't choose what grows by what you plant, but by what you feed every day." That night, Carter lay awake, staring at the ceiling. For the first time, he felt anger at himself. He understood time doesn't steal dreams. Inaction does. Before sunrise, he was already in the field. With bare hands, he tore out every root of laziness. Sweat dripped, his hands bled. But he stayed. Every day, no excuses. No tomorrow. Just him, and the choice to change. Days turned into weeks. The ambition, once frail, began to bloom. Its leaves were small but strong. Carter's field, once suffocated, now bore fruit. People stopped and stared. "Is this the same place?" they asked. It wasn't just the field that had changed. It was him. Amir had become the man he used to talk about, but now through action, not promises. And one thing he never forgot: laziness never dies. It waits. And every tomorrow you whisper, it wakes stronger. Inside each of us, 2 seeds are always alive. One grows every time you act, even when you're afraid. The other sprouts every time you wait for the right moment. And the truth is simple. What you nurture grows. Today, Carter's reaping the harvest. But only because one day he decided to stop putting things off. Now, Be honest with yourself. Which of those two seeds did you water today? And more importantly, which one will you water tomorrow? Drop it in the comments. If this story hits something deep inside you, don't keep it to yourself. We all know someone who keeps saying, "I'll start Monday. Just need a little more time. I'll get to it later." But later doesn't exist. All we really have is now. So if someone came to mind while you were watching this, send them this video. Because maybe, just maybe, today's the day they stop planting excuses and finally start growing results. Sometimes all a person needs is a little push, and that push could come from you.